Hello and welcome, and good to see you all. Hope you're doing fantastic. My mic is way up, I see on here, but I hope you can hear us great. Hope you're doing fantastic, and welcome, folks. It's great to see you.
How are you doing today? So good to see you. It's Sunday evening, but it feels like, well, any day of the week, really. They all have blended in one.
That's right.
But nevertheless, no matter what day of the week you feel like, we welcome you here and say hello. And we're so excited to see you because it's summertime and we're so especially on YouTube now that we just love every time we go live, and we're so excited to see you on tonight.
That's right, folks. I'm looking forward to showing some of you great folks off to everybody, having some fun, a bit of networking, a bit of hints and tips, and all the good stuff mingled into one. So hit the like button, tweet out, tell friends. We've been having a little bit of stuff going on with our channel, which I'm going to talk about in just a minute, but there might have been already some happening tonight. So if you guys can really help us push forward, hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends, makes a world of difference. DM them, tell them to come on over and hang out. The more, the merrier. Yes, you know them already, but then everybody else doesn't know them. They're all bringing friends and so on and so forth. It grows like wildfire. I want to say hello. Wait, let's see, guys. I don't know where to start. We got Glitchy, Flippin' Frozen, This Trucker's Life, Storage Scavenger, WLYMZHD. We got Artco Drone Solutions. We got Jackson RC Aviation, Laura Bruno, Paranormal Exploring, Octai Dogan, what's going on? We got Frank the Tank 6199 in the house, Jenna Mark, oh, and Super Chats, I forgot. Now we got two of them on the board already.
That's right. We have a Super Chat from Metro Drones. Happy Sunday, Pusa and company. Thank you so much to Metro Drones for supporting our channel, being always so generous. And another super fan of ours here is putting a super sticker. That means if you're new here, cover your ears because it's gonna get real loud, because it's time for Super Sticker, Super Chat, Super Sticker, Super Chat, Super Sticker, Super Chat, Super Sticker, Super Chat, Super Sticker, Super Chat. It's Pixel Be a Lifelong Learning. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for a Super Sticker, Super Chat. The first one on tonight. Love seeing you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your generosity. Do appreciate it. You guys are absolutely awesome. Thank you so much once again. Also want to welcome Jackie Haru, our resident sweetie in the house. We got Jen and Mark here. We have Billy's Big Top in the house. Cheers to you as well. Tornado Gaming 234, Lodge DIY, who went all through Canada during the COVID time, staying safe but still finding a way to travel, is back home. It's great to see you once again. Purgatory Paranormal Event. How are you doing tonight? Always so awesome to see you. Hope you're all doing fantastic. Like Computer Chick Production, what is going on? Poor Andrew. That's right, Computer Chick. I know you got my back. Poor Andrew.
I'm never quite sure which side is Computer Chick on. You know, sometimes it's on your side and sometimes it's mine. And Pixel P Lifelong Learning is getting real crazy these days.
You balanced out for the first one. I was going to say cut that one towards MD. You didn't have to do that. Oh my God, down in Atlantic City, so balance is out through the window, Andrew. Are you having a good time down there? Save it and play for yourself. Come back with some crazy winnings. We want to hear crazy stories. But thank you so very much for that.
Thank you.
Josie's Place, how are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Dwayne, what's going on? Hope you're doing great. Welcome. Folks, it's great to have you all in here. I think I can safely say, because we're not yelling, let me just check before I go and open my mouth, just to see if anything else is configuring. No, we're
there
green.
It goes.
Yep. Folks, our numbers are bouncing back and forth like crazy tonight. Usually, you know what that means. We had something happen with our channel the other night. Some good, some bit we're not sure yet, but we're waiting to find out. We've already gotten in touch with YouTube in case anybody's wondering. But yeah, if you guys can help us push through that by hitting the like button, tweet it out, it makes a ton of difference. Xavier Santa Maria, another channel.
Yes, it looks like poetically yours is getting just Xavier Santa Maria. I like that.
Wow.
I like that. Welcome here. Good to see you. Scenerik is here. Octai Dogan. GDS Flying Canuck is here. Says, hey, Andrew.
Hey,
and
JDS.
hey, Xenia as well. So thank you so much for both of those. Good to see you. MSIUBS Music. Hello. Good to see each and every one of you here. How are you? Well, thank you, dear. Thank you.
You did good. The better than I did on that, so there you go. No,
yeah, I tried a different approach. I'm better at spelling the letters than pronouncing the word.
My sub count has been fluctuating like crazy. Glitchy says, that's still a problem for many, most definitely. This one is more of numbers, playing with our numbers and trying to keep people out of our live streams. But you guys are here. You guys are troopers. You're probably going to be what do you call that?
Boot it out, boot it in, boot it out,
buffering.
spinning, buffering, and all of that stuff. And you have been here, you have already.
Yeah.
Oh, I just got disconnected from our chat. But that's nothing new, guys. We all are used to this. But nevertheless, it's free. We're using it. And we're here.
Well, that's awesome, Xavier. That's awesome. There's a lot of other stuff I want to do on YouTube, and it wouldn't fit in with my poetry channel. So,
oh yeah,
looking forward to what you got coming.
Douglas is baking off, and no power. Oh my goodness, that's not a good time to have no power. It's real hot. I see in mid-northern United States and in Canada as well. So keep it cool. Get in the freezer.
Oh God, did I go by unhide? Yeah. Unhide, Xavier. My God almighty, I'm so sorry about that.
Very good music, I sang. Well, thank you. That was the only time I pronounced it correctly, so don't worry about it. It's not going to blast.
Unknown YouTuber, how are you? Great to see you. You're doing fantastic. You guys regarding that thing you put on your community tab, the caption is. Yes, we're going to be looking at that most definitely. Nomad Unbroken, how are you doing, buddy? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. USA Scratchers, great to see you as well. Expedition Greg, hope you're doing fantastic. Punchy Paints, hope you're doing amazing. Hiking with Mike, hope you're doing astonishing. Hope you're all doing great. It's a pleasure to see you all. Please hit that like button, tweet it out, tell friends, all that good stuff, folks. The more, the merrier. It's great to see you all. And yes, like we were saying, you'll probably get some buffering. It looks like they're playing with the numbers. No, it's not YouTube, but nonetheless, you guys are stronger than that. You guys are our strength, and we love you for it. Thank you so much. Straight out of the swamp, says Hike with Mike. I love it.
That incredible barbecue and beer. Cheers to you. Hope you're feeling better, Andrew. How are you doing, by the way?
Why? Well, you have no idea because we only live together. So how about I tell you how my days have been going?
Okay, so let us know.
Oh, it's been fun. It's the wood allergy was worse than I usually get. I have a toothache, and another flare up for what I take my medication for and stuff. It's been a fun couple of days. Really memorable.
Now disregard your passport age. How do you feel like now?
All right, folks, we're getting interviewed here. I'm on with Phil DeFranco. So tacky, so tired. Well, now, I was just wondering if you would like to tell.
Well, it's not like I gave you the questions, beforehand. So.
Cat Toy Lady, you walked in at an awful time for us to be ranting away, but glad to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. You helped me get off that topic, so big cheers to you. Joker 1964, how you doing? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Rattle Trap Fishing, we're doing great. How are you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're all doing great, folks. We're going to get into it very, very soon, so hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends, all the good stuff.
Speaking about questions, I got to read something out to you. During the weekend, I was tweeting about the storm on Twitter, obviously, that never came. And David O'Doris said, I'm sure you, referring to me, you are the glue that keeps you all together. Looking forward to seeing you all in your next live stream. And I said, I will have to tell that Andrew and ask what he thinks about it. So I'm asking you, am I the glue that keeps us all together?
Yep. You definitely are. You most definitely are.
I'm very shy, too.
Carell, how are you? Great to see you. TL Trauma, hope you're doing fantastic. Somebody did ask, Sin Eric, by the way, how are you? I'm allergic to spruce. I worked in forestry. I went to college, failed miserably, hated it, didn't want to go in the first place. Started truck driving. My first son was about to be born. I wanted to be home more, so I took a job in forestry. I grew up around spruce, mixed forest my whole life. And all of a sudden, I started having a lot of trouble. And that picture the other day was only just a taste of what I looked like working into it. And that's why I went back to school. That's why I studied multimedia integration. That led to the music career. That led to where we are right now, our business, doing this and all that stuff. So things happen for a reason. Yada. And there you go. So, and there is glue that was holding that sawdust together the other day that got me sick because it was melamine, of course, because it's IKEA. What else would you expect it being made of? So that didn't help.
Yeah, and that's what Billy's Big Top says. That's how he gets when he gets seafood by accident.
Yep.
That's terrible.
It is horrible. It really is. So avoid seafood at all costs, my friend. Blind Neil, how are you?
Yeah, Blind Neil, good to see you. Karel Barassa, good to see you here as well. And we have another Super Sticker Super Chat, guys. That
Just
means
to get her
you
wound
should
up.
be covering your ears. Super Sticker Super Chat, Super Sticker Super Chat, Super Sticker Super Chat, Super Sticker Super Chat. It is West Haven, always and forever. You are so cool. Thank you so much for the Super Sticker Super Chat. And
so
also
cool.
for the retweet of our live stream. Do appreciate it. Thank you so much.
That's always my favorite one when you say it. You are so cool.
You are so cool.
It's like a what do you call those anti-smoking commercials from the
Yeah.
80s? If you avoid smoking, you'll be so cool. Headroom here.
We should do a little clip of that, just that. you know?
Yeah, I'm sure people would love to sit through that.
Well,
so.
they're putting the Super Sticker Super Chat, so I'm sure they love that.
We don't do that here, Peter. Welcome, but we don't do that in here. Removing your comment. No asking for a shout out. Here, in all fairness, I haven't even posted the rules. You're welcome to sit in and play if you want. We'll tell you how to do it. It's a lot of fun, we like to think. I hope it is for you.
Yeah, don't run away, don't run away. We're just very fast on fingers and buttons, oftentimes, both of us here. That's understandable with everything that's going on YouTube, but stick around and check our description for more information, especially on how to play and be in this chat. And even if you see everybody's blue, that's okay. You can take part too. And now I'm talking in poetry.
Jelly Duck, how are you? Great to see you. Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Great to see you. Somebody's been trying to bait me ever since I did that.
Yeah.
They want me to scream. I'm not going to do it. That was off the cuff. I'm not doing it. So,
yeah.
Peter, you've heard how to play, or AKA who is or what or not. And we'll tell you the rules in just a few minutes. The main rules for the
I
chat
will
just
tell
supposed
you
to
how
buy.
to play as well.
That's right. And we're going to get into it in just a minute, so you're not going to want to move a muscle. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
A lot of fun. How much fun, Xenia?
A lot of fun.
You'll be?
So cool.
That's right. Good stuff. I like it. There we go. Now we're on fire. Now we're all in sync, and I like it.
That's right.
We're in the sync.
Nick Atteen. That's right. Hi, good Mike.
That's right. Oh my God, I can picture the mascot right now. Do you know about smoking?
RT. By the way, that was a real cough. RT3 Combs. Hello. How are you? Welcome here as well. Dwayne is here. Laura Shining Star 360. Hello and welcome to our chat as well. And WLYMZHD. So many letters. Also is looking for collaborations.
There you go.
FYI, if you're looking for collaborations, you could. I can't even pronounce the word. The collabs. Drop by our Discord. There is a forum there where you can actually ask for collabs. You can actually ask that you're looking for a specific or just in general collaborations, and some people might just jump on it, you know.
And remember, folks, find collaborations that work for you. There's a lot out there. A lot of people offer, and it's not that they're all bad. Some of them are really bad. Some of them are not so bad. Make sure it's something that benefits both channels. You know, that's something. I know there's like one that goes around saying, "Hi, my name is such and such. Do you want to basically collab with me?" There's a reason why that's being said and a reason to run away like the Dickens.
That's right,
Yeah.
but I see a fantastic sweet collab here between Elena and I assume her mom or her grandma in our hashtag Balloon Troop
Right.
selfies on Twitter. That is so sweet, Elena. Thank you so much. And guys, you can share your selfie with hashtag Balloon Troop on our Twitter. And for everybody to see, we would like to see your faces or maybe just your hands or maybe something about your channel, whatever you want to put out there. Hashtag Balloon Troop. Check it out. Let's have some fun together. Let's connect on Twitter as well. And thank you so much for sharing that. That is so sweet. Aw.
I don't see it.
Thank you. It's hashtag Balloon Troop, Andrew. Hashtag Balloon Troop. Yeah, well, I don't know. It's right there. And Jackie has a chill weekend and is sharing her selfie as well.
I see some of them. I see Jackie is in here.
Yeah.
And there's that dog with the extremely, extremely hard life.
Yeah.
So hard. And chill weekend.
You can also press the notifications and see it there too. Casey Green! Keyboard. Yeah, took all the words of the keyboard.
And there she is, Pixel Pia, staying safe. Amazing.
We always crack up Sinister RP. Well, thank you so much. And hello to you as well. It's your grandma. Oh, that is so sweet.
No.
I don't know. I just clicked on the bell here. And if I click on the bell and scroll down, I can see it.
I'll have to get back to it. Sorry
yeah.
about that. Inspired Champion, how are you?
Even better. Now you have to go on Twitter and search hashtag Balloon Troop to see it. Good to see Inspired Champion. Hello, how are you doing? Good to see you here as well, guys. We're gonna spin the wheel in just a moment, so don't go anywhere. Don't move a muscle. We're gonna get to it. You'll know how it works, and if you're new here, say hi, and we're gonna tell you how and what to do.
Stop squinting and you'll see it. 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 Lewis P. Floyd, how are you? Only one person with that kind of repetition. How are you doing? Great to see you. Hope you and the missus are doing fantastic. Pulse Reloaded, how are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Let me see here. I just wanted to share something with you guys. The other night we did a video. Here, I want to bring this down. The other night we did a live stream, Thursday night, about Bald and Bankrupt and about how he was in Serbia and what he went through with the illness and blah, blah. It was a great video. Well, after we were done, because that was yellow coined.
Yeah.
We pretty much wrote that in the books. But tagging sometimes does pay off when we talk about jumping on things when you can get a chance to do so. And it started taking off. Now, there's two parts to this. We always tell you guys, if it looks too good to be true, it probably is. And we sent an email to YouTube. We're getting it checked out. I think it was a two-prong effect myself. It actually did quite well for the simple reason is he ended up taking that video down that we were reacting to a day later because of all the ridiculous comments he was getting and stuff like that. Many great ones, but of course, the loud minority ruins it for everybody. And this thing just started taking off. And then we're like, we looked at all this and we had to wait 24 hours, see what it was starting to look like, the initial stats and that. But to our surprise, it wasn't all coming from where we thought it was going to come. And he's a hard channel because he does cover a very wide following and he does a lot of South Asia, Africa, etc. in his earlier travels through India and stuff like that. But yeah, no, it really seemed to take off. And we still feel there's a bit of it that was played with. But nonetheless, not near as much. So I think somebody got caught with their pants down, thought, we'll screw Pusa Studios. But in the end, I don't think they were ready for the video to do as well as it did. Because what I noticed, all of a sudden, some of our likes started to disappear. Oh, yeah. So I think somebody, what's the old expression, screwed the pooch for themselves a little. They thought they were going to ruin it. But it just shows you sometimes when something is trending and if it works in your favor and it ties into what you do, it's worth jumping onto. There can be good benefits from it. And yeah, so we're still waiting to hear back onto it. So I'm not overly, because I know some send us comments saying, congratulations. I'm always a little weary at this point now to take and celebrate on anything. I want to know exactly where it came from. But yeah, so we're going to see. But so far, initials are a lot better than what we were expecting.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we couldn't predict that he's going to take his initial video down. And that's why when you click on his video, you can't see it anymore. But nevertheless, you can still see some of the clips from his original video included in our live show replay. So if you can't see, well, you can't see the original, obviously, because it has been taken down. You can still see those little bits and pieces that we thought were the most important ones included in our live stream. And if you missed it, check it out. It is a little bit about the global situation going on. Well, it is a lot about it, but also how far we are actually pushing by being YouTubers, how much pressure actually we're getting by being YouTubers. So quite interesting discussion in the chat as well. And if you missed that, check it out. It's on our homepage as well as in our chat right now.
And to tie into it, that's why I was bringing that all up, because tonight we'd go and we'd hit 15, go up to 17, flash right back to 15, 20 flash. And if you've been noticing, the same thing's been happening now for about the last 15 minutes. We can't get past 40 to save our lives. It goes as high as 47 and then pulled right back. So I'm asking you guys, you can help us out. That means that they're doing that to you, that you're going to probably start buffering more. Hang in there if you can. We're not going anywhere. They try to screw up the party, but we're lucky we have lots of great people like you. So Sinister RP, though, thank you so much for that. Andrew, I've sent your roast on that jerk. So many idiots. LMAO. Man, you are a legend. Well, thank you so very much for it. I do appreciate it. Like I said, I've been baited a couple times since that happened. They're coming in other accounts to try and get it, but I like doing it off the cuff. I don't want to do it that way. But thank you so very much for sending it. That is awesome. Sin Eric, why are your likes invisible? Well, we used to keep them public, and we were getting botted so badly. We were getting 170 dislikes in 10 minutes. We had good guests on, and that's not fair to a guest to have to sit there. And, they do a good interview. They're nice enough to come and all that stuff, and somebody does that, and that's why we hid them. We're a firm believer that likes and dislikes should be gone, but at least the dislikes. We're part of a group that's been pushing for that. We believe they're no benefit except for trolls. Yeah, So I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, the protest has been started here and some ago, and I just put the link in the chat by Danny Black and Mark Ensby. And actually, YouTube, a couple months after that video was out, actually responded to it, and they are looking into some different ways of putting your dislikes out there. Creator Insider, Tom, when he was still there, was talking about that as well. So they have addressed our protest. Let's see where it takes, and that's exactly why.
Wow, Casey Green. Yes, made some trips to places where people didn't think the situation is real. Very few masks. Stayed home this weekend to be safe. Yeah.
Yeah. I think I voiced my opinion about all of that in that live stream last week. So yeah, just please check it out, okay? Otaku, hello, how are you? How are you doing? It's Johnny Pockney. Johnny's here.
How are you, Johnny? Good to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Great to see you. Did you want to touch on the from the other night, the caption?
Yeah, well, so as a tribute to Bold and Bankrupt and everything he's doing and everything we like about him, I dressed a little bit up. Well, I sometimes like dressing up here. Some role plays playing. And so we decided to put a little screenshot from our live stream on our community page and asked you guys to caption this. That's right. Caption this. What I was thinking, what Andrew was saying, and we're going to go through those just a second. You guys came up with some pretty funny ones, I must say.
Yep.
You were really good. Had a really good laugh over the weekend, that's for sure. Southern Farmer Kitchen, good to see you.
Good to see you. Thank you so much once again, Sinister. Do appreciate it. And I agree, Casey, for sure. I really do agree with you.
Andrew, did you want to read some of them?
Yeah. So Sam's Garage says, hi, Pusa Studios. Sinek, when Ksenia sees someone comment for a shoutout, sub for sub, looks over to Andrew 3 seconds before he sees it. I like that one. And that one was quite, when I look back at the picture, I'm like, yeah, I could see that onto it. Yeah. NDT show, excuse me. Ksenia, he doesn't know yet, but I'm fixing to make him cover his ears more. Super chat.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what was happening. I was getting ready to shout the super chat.
Exactly. The reaction to an internal disturbance. I like that when it leaves it lingering. I like that.
I like Nomad Unbroken Live said, this makes me think of Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow, and she's Angelina Jolie.
Yeah.
Aw, thank you. Thank you. Super kind. Very kind. Way too kind, I must say. Thank you so much. And special shout out to Barry's Views, by the way, who asked for a shout out because yesterday was his birthday.
Oh, alrighty. Yeah. Well, we definitely huge shout out to you. Happy belated birthday.
Yeah, happy belated birthday.
Xenia's all over the place. She tells me to stay on track, and then she does these things. So, alrighty.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Barry. Happy birthday to you. And no, we can't spin the wheel in your favor because it's completely random wheel. There you go. And if you want to see and have a laugh on more community posts right there, you can check out the link I just put it in the chat and add yours too. Have a laugh. Some very funny ones there.
And we have Jonathan Roseberry, Mrs. Corporate, or the boss.
Nah, no, this is the boss. I even got him a shirt. It actually says the boss. Yeah.
Gamer Rubik's Liam, after you have heard the same thing for 3 hours straight. Yeah. A bit like real life.
Yeah.
I thought that was very insightful. This young man is going to really understand husbandhood one day. Brutal Jenkins, Ksenia, that fake life coach is a weak buster. Andrew, it's all gravy.
Yeah.
It's all gravy. That's his quote. I love it so much. Sinister RP, thank you so much. Some sinister change. Well, thank you so very much for that.
Thank you so much.
Do appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Bill D. Gamers, hello. How are you? Good to see you.
We also have this makes me think Sky. Oh yeah, Xenia did that one already. Ksenia on Tornado Gaming. Ksenia on Oh no, look right there, right here we have a super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat. Andrew, hit the deck. Ah! Andrew, what you want for dinner? Johnny Pockney, I like where you're going with this. I like your style. And we have Hot Rod Rodney 25. Cindy, I want to be in the show. Super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat. Andrew, oh my ears and I'm out of coffee. That
I see the super sticker, super chat is on top there. Yeah.
Barry's views. Xenia, hey Andrew, why don't we let Barry's views win the wheel tonight? Okay, because it went on Monday.
Yes.
Okay. See, you were going ahead of me onto it. I didn't realize that. Okay. Pardon me, do you have any Grey Poupon? I love that. I love that reference. A great 80s commercial. Chuck GRC, you get moose, I go after squirrel.
I like that
moose
one
knuckle.
too.
Moose knuckle.
Moose knuckle.
Because then you're thinking, what is he looking at now? That's what they said. What? Chef and more. Sweeney Todd, Cindy, I told you if you don't put the kettle on, I'll super chat till your ears bleed. Yeah. And Bud Coins and Variety. Really? So there you go. There you go. You guys did some really fantastic ones.
Thank you so much for everybody who submitted their caption, guys. We're going to try to do a little bit more of those through the summer just to have a little bit more fun with you guys. So thank you so much to each and every one of you. Thank you.
Yo, Monster Tube, how you doing? Welcome. You're just in luck. We do it by random, but we're about to tell you how everything goes in just a second. I just want to welcome the man himself, Ian Matthews. Oh, well, late for me, but a quick hi. Thank you for being here. There's a channel, guys, that's really growing well. Yeah. A great guy, deserves every bit of it. So awesome to see you. I hope you're having a fantastic night.
The Gaming Prince joining us as well. Good to see you. Good to see you here. And, well, if you're just watching us, say hi in the chat so we can say hi back to you. David Outdoors joining, and I already asked his question, but I said I will ask, and I did.
Yep.
We'll explain you how to play just in a moment. Yep. But before that, let me shout out our members of the week.
Yes.
Our members of the week, that's right, we do have memberships, and every week on Tuesdays we spin our very special wheel. The wheel is our thing here, as you can see, and there are 2 members of the week determined by that, and we feature them on our homepage. We share them in our community page, links in the chat, and all of that, just as a little extra special token. And this week it is a moment with Chip, who by the way is just 3 weeks away from her baby being born. Just had a virtual baby shower today, so congratulations to Moment with Chip. And Lynn Anthony Zelensky is our Wrenched Up Plus member of the week as well. Check them out. Thank you so much for supporting us. To all of you, if you are a member, and even if you're not, just watching you here, being you here is more than enough. Thank you so much.
Thank you guys for all your support. You're absolutely awesome. If you're not a member yet, just put in the link for it, folks. You can check it out. Head over our homepage or click on the super chat and click on, there's a membership option right there. It's not going to sign you up right away. It just gives you a chance. We just ended up blasting you with it. Both of us put it at the same time or something.
Nope. I just put the links to Lynn and to Moment with Chip.
Okay. Then there we go. All right. We don't want to push that far. Paul Peck, how are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Welcome. We're about to get going, folks, but there you go. If you're not a member yet, just click the join button. And you have Wrenched Up Plus. Both get custom emojis, badges in front of your name, custom as well. A private Facebook group for members only to chat away, talk about all things YouTube and other stuff. And plus our unlisted streams. We have our old show Tech Talk Tuesday where you can ask all questions. YouTube is now a member's stream. It's a lot of fun. You don't have to worry about trolls. Don't have to worry about bot cam and all that stuff. We just get to hang out with you guys, answer your questions. And not just us. Everybody in the chat helps each other as well. We like to think it's a really great place to hang out, a really good YouTube resource. Thanks to the folks that are in there, so I hope you can check it out.
Yeah, last Tuesday we shared one magic word that will double your views, and our members are experimenting with their videos this week, so we're so excited to see Tuesday. How did it go, and what exactly happened? So looking forward to that. And,
easy to tips, trend tricks, etc. My wife sometimes gets going, doesn't look at the screen. Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic, and thank you for all the kind words. It's great to have you in here.
Good to see you. Good to see you. Do I see Paul Peck here? Do I see Paul Peck? Drywall Tube? Yes. Where's that check mark? What is YouTube doing? Gaming Rubik's Liam, good to see you here as well.
I think it's time to get going.
Yes.
It's time to get the show on the road. Let's do this.
Basically, that's another word.
That means a warning horn.
Ash up.
Well, yeah, they're waiting to play. It's been going on long enough, so it's time to get things going. Time to get things hopping. Time to look at some channels. Please, folks, hit the like button, tweet out, tell friends, all that good stuff. It really does help us out a lot. More people in here, the more people we get to review, etc., etc. It's a win-win for everybody, and everybody brings a couple friends. We're loaded in no time. We can handle them. I promise you. We have some pretty big groups in here, and it all works like magic. And they'll be thanking you because they'll be meeting other channels in here, maybe getting reviews and that, and they'll be like singing your praises because you're the one that invited them. That's right. So that's a great thing. Alrighty, folks, without further ado, let's get this show on the road. Xendi's going to tell you how to play, and then we're going to start bringing up some channels. Yeah, they are playing with their numbers tonight because, you know, you can tell when you blow a warning horn to a game that everybody was supposed to come here to play that's on the thumbnail, the numbers go down. Don't make sense. That's like standing in line for 2 hours to eat at a restaurant. When it opens, you turn around and walk out. So that's right. If you buffer once again, don't worry about it, folks. We're not going anywhere. We're here for a while. So try to hang out with us. F5 on the keyboard, Command R if you're using Mac, and the old thumbski if you're using phone and tablet and all that good stuff.
If you buffer, don't suffer, refresh. That's right. That's what YouTube is lately. Okay, guys, let me tell you how to play. Already posted the rules in the chat as well as you can see them down below in the description. So if you're new, you might want to take a second and check them out before you play. But I can tell you that Andrew here is going to be calling out 2 random letters, and it's going to be your time to put them in the chat just once. Then we'll spin the wheel and see who is the winner. That's right. There's only one entry per person. No guessing of letters or any numbers. And yes, just have some fun. If you're new here, please check the rules. Double, triple check them. Just skip a beat. There's many more to come. And let's just play and have some fun.
Alrighty, folks, without further ado, let's get this going. I hope you're ready. You know how to play. It's not hard. It's a lot of fun. So let's crank up that echo. Let's head over the wheel, shall we? Here we go, guys. Let's give it a spin. There we are. Jenna Mark just refreshed. Hike with Mike just refreshed. Awesome stuff. Awesome stuff. Alrighty, folks. I hope you're ready. Let's do it, folks. Here we go. It's time to get somebody up on the board. Who's it going to be? We're going to find out here in just a second. You need a couple of letters to work with, and oh, do I got them for you. The first 2 letters to get on the board. B-N, Blind Neil. B-N, Blind Neil. B-N, Blind Neil. B-N, Blind Neil.
Who, by the way, also posted his selfie.
Oh, did he? Yeah. Very nice. Good stuff.
No, it's under the bell.
Oh, okay.
Fantastic, guys. And I see the letters already coming in for the first run of our wheel tonight. Let's see who's the winner.
There we go, folks. Got the wheel spinning. Let's see who's going to be. The first one up on the board is Cat Toy Lady. Cat Toy Lady's the first one. What number do we got?
Number 1.
Well, that's pretty easy, isn't it? Congratulations, Cat Toy Lady. You're the first one up, Cat Toy Lady.
By the way, Cat Toy Lady is also celebrating 1-year anniversary this week on YouTube. So congratulations.
Congratulations to you. Congratulations. Alrighty, folks, there we go. There we go. And we got Cat Toy Lady as our first one up. If you're timed out, that is because of multiple entries. We only count the first one anyways. Please respect your fellow creators. Keep it fair for everybody. Hey there, Cat. How are you? There's lots more to come. Have no worries. Have no worries. Great to see you. And Capture Life Connection. Welcome back. Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. We got Cat Toy Lady up on the board. And you said less than a week to go?
Yes.
That is awesome.
Yeah, I think just this Wednesday, she would say.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, it's great to have you up here. Cat Toy Lady. Learn how to make cat toys. New videos every week. Well, this is awesome. And I already see the branding. You can see it coming out into what you're doing. And that I want to commend right off the bat. The continuity between your channels. Buds, Coys, and Variety, how are you? Welcome back. Welcome back. We just read our captions from that post the other day. Thank you so much for your entry. Do appreciate it. Sacramento Paranormal, thank you so much. Do appreciate the kind words and that. It's great to see. Hope you're doing fantastic. As well as Hawkeye Station Paranormal. Hope you're doing amazing. Folks, please hit that like button if you can. Tweet it out. All that good stuff. It really does help us out a lot, more than you'll ever know.
Now, I wonder if Cat Toy Lady is going to hit her 1K together with the 1 year on YouTube. That's still possible.
Yep,
still
that's
possible.
right. That's right, folks. Everybody make sure you have Cat Toy Lady. Link is in the chat. Make sure to grab her up. She is inching so close to that 1K, and that is awesome. So once again, Brandon, great stuff. Great to see between it. I like this shot. I think this is so much fun that you put in here and that. I like the choice of your font on Cat Toy Lady. I would actually be making the Cat Toy Lady bigger, and I'd put it over towards the cat more and try and work your 2 lines underneath more. Give it more of a punch. You're already off to a great start, and I really mean that. And I would make it more of a punch to it, because it's a little bit lost with everything into it. And you have balance onto it, and I can commend you on that. What I do is Cat Toy Lady, put it over by the cat more, make it bigger, and then try to work in your 2 lines, because they're sub-lines anyways. And I would cut down the spacing between them. There's a lot of space. I would bring that down at least minimum half of what it is right now. You don't want them pressed together. Font lines like that are really hard to do, and from working past in magazine and commercial print and all that stuff, it's not easy to do a lot of times. Bigger is better, yes, because that's your identity into it, and it really looks good. It really does. I mean, now we're getting into we're talking about stuff that shows how far you've already gotten into the game onto this, and once again, I'm commending you. It's just going for bigger and bigger and bigger, and refining. So. It looks great. It really is. Awesome channel. I like your banner, says USA Scratchers. I agree. It is really cool. Really well done. What I would also suggest, I don't know how you can work it with the green, because you already have the green in the tube. That's why you probably went with the blue. Well, first of all, try the Cat Toy Lady, making it bigger over that side, and then learning how to make cat toys, new videos every weekend. Put that underneath of it. You might have to make it a little bit smaller, but and really bring them closer together. Try to block them in, and then once that's stated, then see maybe about the blue, because the blue, the only thing about it is, it's kind of it's not the easiest background to work with, but by maybe doing that might fix a lot of your problems. So we'll not get into that. I would start by doing that. So Cat Toy Lady more towards the cat's head. Maybe have the cat toy a bit more off-centered instead of having the Cat Toy Lady. You might have to do like cat toy and lady a bit offset towards the back or something like of the cat part for it to balance out. Just play with it. Just keep playing around with it. But you're off to an amazing start.
Everybody's loving the banner. Carrie in the chat. I see compliments everywhere. Fantastic. And
that's what's nice about the conversation. We're not saying like starting from scratch and you got to do. You're already ahead of the game, which is so cool. Thumbnails are great. They're really accessible, and you kept that continuity between all of them. I can see they all belong to you. One important note is, I love what you did here. You got your descriptions in. Please, and don't delay doing that. Get in descriptions for every one of your playlists, whether they're featured or not. Rule of thumb for every playlist. Great titles, great descriptions, the same as videos for all of them, whether they're featured or not. That helps with discovery. It makes a huge difference. It really does for people finding your content. You're already off to a good start. So all these things are really important to start getting it even more and more traction. Like your Fun for Cats, great size, like, the image of you, holding up the object, the font, the blue marking. It's not too big, but enough to stand out. And I see you've started adding your badges everywhere. That is awesome. I would make those bigger myself. At least double the size. DuckTales, welcome, and thank you so very much. How are you doing tonight?
John.
Hope you're doing fantastic. His new channel, that's right. The many identities of John on YouTube. Hope you're doing fantastic. Healthy Living with Miss Renee the Barber. How are you doing? Welcome back. Great to see you all, folks. If you haven't hit the like button yet, please do. It really does help us a lot, more than you'll ever know. We went up from being locked at 40 to being locked at 50, but hey, that's 10 up.
Yep.
Things are looking up.
I love that. I just wanted to add about descriptions, not only on the playlist, but also on your videos as well. I clicked on some of the videos you have there, and one of the things I can commend you on is tags. You're doing fantastic. Some of them are ranking, which is super fantastic for the video, for the channel under 1K. You have a really unique and specific niche. This is very greatly presented for being a super niche, so just capitalize on that. And I would really suggest to expand on your descriptions just to so you can include more of those keywords, more of those tags that you're already using in your tag list. You can include in the blog style writing description of your video. See, it is not only for the viewers, it's also for AI to understand who exactly to serve it for. And the more those keywords are going to be there, the same words that you're using in the video, same words you're using in the tags, same words you're using in the title are going to be in description, the better it's going to understand that. You're doing fantastic already on the views, so from now on it's just the path even up higher, you know, so keep on doing what you're doing, working your descriptions. That's fantastic.
And good job in the fold flat cat scratcher as your first tag and then having it in the title. Just make sure to do the same thing on your first sentence as well. Basically try to incorporate the title into the first line of your description as well. Double down on those great long tail string. You're doing great. You really are. Very impressed. I think a lot of people checking out your channel are very impressed, and it shows your work into it right away, and that's what's so important. So important. And please do those descriptions on your playlist and that right away, and capitalize on what Xenia was saying as well. They're all only going to help you more and more. Congratulations. Really great channel. Disney Nerd Herders, how are you? We're doing great. Hope you're doing fantastic. And we got Nanya in the house. Hope you're doing fantastic. We got virtual dinner party in here. I see Jelly Duck saying hi too. Hope you're doing fantastic. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's great to see you all, folks. If you guys can hit the like button, tweet it out, tell friends, all that good stuff. It is a pleasure to have you in here. You know a lot of people that we don't know, and we'd love to meet them. So there's lots of room for everybody. Cat Toy Lady, no, our pleasure. Thank you so much, and keep up the great work. Really keep it up. You're well on your way. You know, you're set in a channel that's going around 1K, and you're already ready for it. Just those things will really make a big difference. Colorado Fisher, how are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing amazing. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And Ducktail says, very well done channel. I agree. I really do, John. I think, you know, you can see the effort into it. And people, they don't go in judging your channel as viewers and that. The thing is they go in and they see something that looks right. Something palatable, easy to maneuver and understand through. I mean, that's what they're looking for. So they might not be judging you, but subliminally it's giving the keys that makes them want to stay more. So really well done. Folks, we're going to draw another channel. Do you want coffee?
Yes, and congratulations to Colorado Fisher. Woohoo! That is awesome. Expedition Greg, hello again. Good to see you. Did we miss you in the beginning? Hello.
I said hi to Expedition Greg.
Oh, well, then he's saying hi to everybody else.
Never mind saying hi again. That's no worries.
Nanya, good to see you here as well. And saying stopping in to say hi. And glad to see you're feeling better, Andrew.
Thank you. I appreciate all the well wishes, guys. Do appreciate it very much.
Thank you so much. Glad to see each and every one of you here. Thank you so much for being here. We're gonna spin again and again and again. This was just the first one, and what an impressive channel. Guys, remember that you can learn just from looking at these channels as well and listening with your ears about what we're talking about, even if you don't win the wheel. So stick around.
Colorado Fish says, I drove up to the mountains to 12,000 feet to be in 64-degree weather to get away from 102. I would love to have joined you. I would have loved to have joined you. Yes, definitely. And Ducktail says, thumbnails have consistency yet different. Exactly. Yep. You know, that's the whole key with it. Same as like we do with our banner on the bottom of Pusa Studios. I mean, things change. Well, stuff like the wheel's the same. We're doing all our topics. There's just got to be some key for people, even if they don't know what it's about that night, just to say, oh, yeah, I know this channel. Oh, yeah, I want to catch another one. That's what it's all about. Love how you guys do shoutouts here. Well, thank you so much. We don't want them to be just like grab and smash. It's 0 point, and it's getting more pointless on YouTube the way things are going. We've always wanted to keep this format. It's just a way to mix in some fun, some entertainment with a bit of networking, some informational chill. People learn more when they're having fun. I truly believe that. That is the words of wisdom. Pixel P would be a great person, I'm sure, to back that one up.
Yes, a teacher, exactly, definitely. You know, we're not lecturing you here. It's just having some fun together with you and learning together as well. Free to laugh now.
Hey, what's going on, Grace? Can I buy a vowel? That's right, Xenia. There's no E's. No E's. Expedition Greg says, hey there, my friends. You both are truly amazing. Always glad to be here, Pusa Studios. Did an awesome 2-hour live stream from the grand opening of the Magic Kingdom. Well, that is absolutely awesome. It sounds like a great time for sure. That is really awesome.
That is fantastic, guys. Click that like button and share it out if you're new here. Remember to subscribe to us.
Sorry, you were saying, We done?
Never mind subscribing to us. Oh, okay, guys, we're gonna spin the wheel.
And if you didn't understand what she said, for the folks out there, what you meant to say, there's a translation. Did I get it right?
Caption this one. Okay, let me tell you how to play.
I hid in front of the mic for that reason.
Guys, maybe you should submit us.
Andrew, you get an A+ on that wisdom. I appreciate that, Pixelpia. Thank you so very much. Do appreciate it.
I'm clapping for Pixelpia, not for you. Yeah.
And Colorado Fisher said, I finally gave in to you to TubeBuddy's subscription. Hopefully it's not a waste of my money and helps somewhat. You guys think it's okay? Most definitely think it's okay.
Yes.
Definitely think it's okay.
Definitely, we think it definitely, triple definitely helps
Fireball.
out for sure.
Farmo, we were talking about music yesterday. That's right. Peter Frampton, I'm in you. You're in me. With the tube in the mouth.
And Hawkeye, I hope you don't regret your decision after this. Thank you so much. Yeah, if you are subscribing to or getting subscription to TubeBuddy, if you can't find something there, they have plenty of tutorials there by Andrew Kahn, which are fantastic practical advice on how to use TubeBuddy. But if you can't find something, you can always DM us as well, and we can try to help you out with that too.
Definitely. Start off with, do we still have the link for the morning fame?
Yes.
We do. Morning fame will really set your channel on a 3 to 6, 9 month goal, and then TubeBuddy is your day-to-day workhorse into it. It really, really is. They work well together. So, Ksenia gets an A++ for that comment. Says Pixelpia.
Thank you.
Oh, by the way, Farmal's
and
here.
I'm not.
Boom! There, Farmal is.
And
here.
I'm not reading Johnny's comment. I don't know where we're going with it. I think it's time, Mowerman. Hello, Mowerman. Hello,
Oh, Xenia's mic died for a second and the music went out. Johnny Pockney says, Xenia swallowed all the vowels, Andrew. Oh, your mic's back. It's fixed.
I don't know why we're not yellow. I don't understand why we're not yellow.
Well, let's go on over and check and see, shall we?
Gosh.
Golly gee.
Disney Boffins, good to see you here as well. Right on time here. Yeah, I think you guys start sending the screenshots for the caption thing because yeah. Oh my god. Okay, now are we spinning the wheel?
Yeah, we're gonna spin the wheel. Why not? I think it's a good idea. What do you say? Ready to run with it, woman?
Oh, that's a fantastic idea.
Alrighty, let's do it. And our T3 comps gives it an A++ with 2 stars. There you go. And Johnny's content. He got an LOL, so he's good with it. All right, Xenia, tell him how to play. Oh, we need a warning horn first. Hang on one second. Warning horn. Yep, that's a warning horn. Things are happening. Stuff's afoot. Machinery's about to move and all that good stuff. Jenny O'Brien, the lady that keeps us in line. God help you. Look what happens. Go back and play it after and see what happens when you're not here.
I've been here from the start. Yeah. I don't know if we can do it now. Yeah, it's way too late to save this now. Okay, let me tell you how to play. Yeah, it has given up. That's a great encouragement.
I wish they would.
Yeah.
Jeanette Pickering, how are you?
Good to see you. Let me tell you how to play. Andrew here is going to be calling out 2 random letters, and it's going to be your time to put them in the chat just once. With that, we'll spin the wheel to see who is the winner. Only 1 entry per person, and please, no guessing of letters or numbers, or we will have to time you out. Let's play.
Alrighty, folks, there you go. Yeah, if you watch TV back in the golden age, I look like Squiggy. Something keeps falling down tonight. I don't know what's going on.
You went from Bert to Squiggy?
Just, you probably had the Latvian version on at some point.
I don't even know.
Probably called him Everns or something like that. So.
Andres.
Yeah,
touche.
I'm up for a little touche. Lockdown Mark, how are you? Great to see you.
Okay, let's put that little touche after we do the wheel, okay?
I wasn't talking about touche. Oh God, here we go. Alrighty, there we go, folks. Well, now that we've just probably offended a bunch more people, she's writing in the air. That's par for the course. See, everything's good. Everything's back to normal.
I'm rewinding. Sorry, it was in the right direction. No. In English, it's the different way.
That's right. It's like flushing in the southern hemisphere. It's opposite.
It's the opposite. Okay.
This is quite the wheel going. I'll say that much in the rewind. Alrighty, folks. Without that said, with enough of this said, my God Almighty, I forbid to put you through any more of this. Hexmany Plays, how are you? Great to see you. You're doing fantastic. Great to see you all. Let's get into this, folks. Let's get another wheel up here. Let's crank up the echo before you gotta listen to any more of this craziness. Here we go, guys. It's time to play. You know it's time to play because people went away once we said it was time to play. This is one straight. Yeah. Oh my God, it's a wheel. What the hell do I do with this thing? Where's the instructions? I don't know what's going on. It's my first day. English isn't my first language. All that stuff. Oh. Well, we'll try and give it a shot. All right, folks, time to get somebody up here. English is up, down, and all around. That's right, Vermo. That's right. Alrighty, folks, time to get another one up on the board. Who's it going to be? You need a couple letters to work with. Let's make it happen, folks. The next two letters to get on the board. CF, Colorado Fisher. CF, Colorado Fisher. CF, Colorado Fisher says, I'm getting a Bob Marley type of vibe from you guys. I wish that was the case. That would explain so much even to us. Even to us. You're such a freak. So messed up. My God Almighty. My God Almighty. All right, folks, what we got? Monster Tube is the... Sorry, lockdown, that wasn't the right letters. It's CF. We got number...
5.
Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Start all fanatic. Boom! Boom! All right, Firmal, I'm setting Xenia on you. You're gonna nitpick. There we are.
Yeah, I'm gonna start knitting right away.
No, Farm All Fanatic, guys. Farm All, maybe some of you don't know this, was on very early when we started doing interviews. We've known Farm All for a long time. Farm All recently passed 15,000. Farm All's channel went through a big 180 this year, a big change into it. And this is the channel I think I would bring up more than any other channel about how important it is to be a niche within a niche. Farm All started off having a channel. It was, it was doing okay. I mean, Farm All was even bigger than us.
Oh yeah, we interviewed him. He was 3,500, and we were, I think, just after 1,000.
Somewhere between there and 1,500.
Yeah.
And I mean, a great channel. And then Farm All, took some time off and changing things and doing different things. And then Farm All kind of really went back to the drawing board, if you will. And I like to think really he went back to basics and kind of said, what is my channel about and what do my viewers want to watch? Two very integral questions that a lot of YouTubers don't ask themselves. And that's the truth when it's all said and done. And by making those changes, he used to have a very successful live stream as well. Part of a Grow Friday, a network of YouTubers doing networking and that. And we kind of considered him a bit of the benchmark because he went on once a week and we were looking for where was the breaking point where lives versus uploads can work together. And after he stopped doing the lives and renegotiated his channel and found his path, if you will, this is what came out of it. And I mean, the views have spoken for themselves. The subscribers have spoken for themselves. And I mean, his videos are just doing fantastic. They really are. I mean, he's right into his average videos. Look at what we're looking at. 2.5, 3.5, 5.2, 3.6, 3.7. Now he's had bigger ones than that. But the point is the consistency that I wanted to really show you guys of how important it is when you find that niche within a niche. Yes, he has a farm. Yes, he has a tractor. But instead of just settling on that stuff, he's niched himself. And there is antique farmers too. There's a whole genre of antique farmers out there talking about stuff. But Farm All answered the question that was being asked on YouTube. He's becoming the best answer for YouTube to use. When people ask about Farm All tractors, this is the place to go. And you think about it like on Google when you search picture frames. You want to get a picture framed in the city or whatever you want to do. There's always stores that are going to come up high in the list. Why? Because they've shown repeatedly and consistently that people can get what they're looking for there. It's not maybe, and they've done a little bit with it. This is the place to go, because when it's said and done, when everything's over, YouTube is the second biggest search engine in the world. And yes, entertainment is important on here, don't get me wrong. But in the end, and as stated pretty much by YouTube in short, it's a collection, it's a library of videos for people to attain information. And that's exactly what Farmall did with his channel. And that's what made the change into it.
Now, can I criticize it, or
you're off to the?
Are we ready?
You're ready. Go ahead.
Well, as you heard, there's lots of great things that Farmall have been doing, and it's right on a great track right there. Just a couple of suggestions for you here. One of them I already mentioned with the cat lady, but of course the descriptions in the videos as well. I mean, you're doing great, but there is nothing, you can do even better than that. What I was going to say is that whatever you are adding to you're already doing is going to just make it better. So I would really suggest expanding on your description. Once again, it's not for reviewers. They most likely are not even reading that, but the AI needs it more than those two sentences right there. Another suggestion for you is the tags. After your video starts to go down into impressions and suggestions, I would suggest going back into your video and rearrange your tags. So what does it mean is obviously you don't want to fiddle it while it's still in traction, but once the video is starting to go down, rearrange the tags and sort them out by most popular ones. So start with the one that you have included in the title and description, but then the rest would go from the most popular one down to the ones that are not ranking at all, and that would help push it a little bit more and refresh the tags as well, and gives it a little bit more extra boost once it starts to go down. So try it out, and I think that's going to help for some of the videos as well that have lost traction.
Yeah, exactly. And that was instituted by YouTube initially for big creators complaining about burnout. That, the day they stop creating to go on a trip or try to keep that, take some personal time in that, they felt like their channel was just deep dive. So YouTube has worked it into the algorithm. That's why you see people that you follow. And I do get this from Farmall from time to time. You get videos from 3 years ago, 2 years ago. Paul Peck, many of them that are in here. And especially from the big ones. You'll notice that once you start watching a new YouTuber, a big one especially, you watch a couple of videos, you're going to start getting videos from like 2016, 2015, etc. And you can jumpstart it by playing with the tags and stuff like that, changing thumbnail, title and description. Sometimes you also learn new things as well along the way. You can go back and institute the old ones and get the power of that into it. So,
yes, definitely. But yeah, guys, this is a great example of the super niche for sure. Yep. And the more, library. That's a library of videos. It's something that can be watched anytime, at any point. And, even if he decides to quit YouTube tomorrow, there's still going to be videos that are going to be gaining views. And that's what we're here for, really, on YouTube.
And that's the thing, by doing Farmall, he's doing Farmall tractors, but it doesn't limit him just to it. It just he becomes the authority on it, which helps him build a good base for recommendations from YouTube.
Yep.
And therefore, then you get the spill off from the farmers, the homesteaders, et cetera, guys into heavy machinery and stuff like that will get linked in. There's all kinds of ways that the spillover effect can really pay off. So.
Easy to tips and tricks. Yes, Farmall was doing the Grow Friday live stream, but that was part of revamping of his channel when he stopped doing them. And actually, by stopping doing the live streams that are completely unrelated to the channel's category and live streams in general for a while, it actually was one of the biggest things that boosted his channel, because you can't mix both and expect great results. If you do mix both and you know that it's not going to up you anywhere high, especially when you are just starting up, that's okay. But he wanted his channel to grow, so he stopped doing the live streams because he wanted to focus on videos and growing his channel. You can't do that when you have both live streams and videos.
A lot of people ask about live streams and videos and the difference in that. I'm going to show you something right here. And then we've talked about this much before. I want to show you something. I want to show you a great example of the difference between live streams and videos. Now, he joined 2013, but he only got serious about his channel a while back. But we've known each other, since we've been in the running. 1.6 million views. 1.6 million views versus almost 850,000. And I'm bringing this up as a great example to people saying, oh, should I live stream? I've been told that if I live stream, it's going to be so much easier, so much easier, so much easier. This is not to take away from Farmall's done, but I just wanted to show you this. If anybody's going into live streaming thinking it's going to be the easy way out, and it's going to be that push I just talked about, older videos and all that stuff that's there, that doesn't work with lives. Basically, your channel's running while you're live.
Yeah.
There's no evergreen to it. So if anybody's ever telling you it's the easy way out, and there's no way to, that's the only way to grow your channel, and it's blah 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 blah. And you can also ask Farmall about when he stopped doing his live. He still does the odd live every now and then from the farm or something like that.
Yeah, the related ones.
And that's great because he gets a chance to touch base with his actual viewers, people who want to watch what he does, have specific questions of what he does. If he's doing something special in the barn, it's a great way to even draw in some new members and that. So I just wanted to show that to you. There's a good example of it right there. Very good example of it right there about how easy it is just in live streaming. So if anybody's throwing that around into you and telling you that, think about everything that goes with it.
Yeah, it's a marathon, not a sprint. Exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. And as long as you know what you're doing, it's your choice what you're doing on your channel. It's everybody has different goals and different reasons why they're on YouTube, but it's good to know
Farmall Fanatics saying this, not me, Farmall. Views took off when I stopped live streaming.
Exactly.
There
and we
you
have
go.
talked about that long time ago. We have talked and repeated. We had numerous live streams about that. And not that we're against live streaming. We are live streaming, but we know what we're doing with it, right?
Full disclosure, we talk and stuff like that. That's why I know I would be okay with Farmall bringing that up. He knows what I'm saying. I mean, his channel is done fantastic, and he is a good live streamer.
I don't talk with him.
He's a good live streamer. I just want to say that. So it was not about how his live streams were. It was just looking at the bigger picture and where it's gotten them. And it's been a short time since when you look at the time frame for a big change in channels. So thank you, Farmall, not only for letting us look at your channel, but for using that as a bit of a teachable moment to a lot of people. So thank you very much for that.
Easy to tips, yes, definitely. Your watch history definitely is part of the interaction of the channel as well. That's why we also say, we have said that before, like, don't let your kids watch SpongeBob for 1,500 times from the channel that you're creating your content on, because it definitely will impact that. So yeah.
Most definitely. Use it for browsing. Use it for watching the ones that you do watch regularly, that you're in contact with, that benefit your channel. You need to comment on your actual channel name. When you're just watching and it's going to run on its own, or your kids want to take over for a bit, or you're just kicking back at night, switch over to your personal account. It's really makes a difference.
And look who we have. We have Otero Studios here.
Hey, another guest of ours from way back. How are you? Great to see you.
And little Llama Laura, who is not sleeping again and is here for the... The finger got stuck between the...
You might want to stop. You might want to stop because you're talking about captioning. Yeah. Well, that's the expression I would expect in that when you're not helping things. You're just adding another chapter to the story right now. Thank you very much. Easy tips. Do appreciate it. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Was waiting for that. Yeah. Horny. Yeah. There you go, David. I was waiting for that too. I was waiting.
Benny Pincher Slots, how are you doing? Good to see you here as well. Hello, David Outdoors. It's getting horny here.
Yep, that's right. That's right.
Flippin' Frozen, still here in the chat. Gambling Granny joined us in the meantime as well. Good to see you. L Galaxy loved your caption, by the way. Thank you so much.
It was good.
Yes, and a warning horn can mean several things. That's part of the fun. Exactly. Wake up, because it's time to spin the wheel.
That's right. The SS Pusa about to set sail. Break the champagne across the bow and send it, says Drone Kings and Darwin. I like it. I like it. Split screen. Well, right now I'm dealing with the Let's Stay Connected people. I kind of expose myself to them, not knowing the full scope of the situation. So I'm getting... That is hard. You know what? It's like breaking the scene when you give up drinking and stuff like that. It's about the same in that. It isn't easy. I've said it time and time again. We have walked away from more things than I care to even admit right now. And not one of them has ever sunk our channel. Not one of them is taking a ton of people away. You know, all that stuff. You got to do what's right for your channel. And a channel is like a bar. And I'll always compare it to that. And if you let it get overrun with one thing, it can chase away the good people. That's okay. A lot fall into. I mean, that's the whole point of why stuff is there. It's all to catch people when they first come in. And it's like, I got the fix for you. I got the fix for you. No, come with me. I got the fix for you. The fix is for them, not for you, unfortunately.
Yeah, don't be scared to walk away from some of the things that you think are not working for your channel. Really, you might lose some subscribers, but remember, there are billions of people watching YouTube. So really, it's just a drop in the ocean. There's always going to be somebody that you can find that are going to watch what you're doing, you know?
Yeah.
So don't be scared for that. People like to say, you have to be here or else. No. Make your own decisions.
Yep.
Don't let anybody bully you into that. Well, let's have some fun and spin the wheel.
That sounds like a plan. I like it.
Yes.
I like where this is going.
I love it. Finally, you like something. I like that.
Oh, jeez. All right, folks. Xandy's going to tell you to play. Journey with Davo and Jack. How are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Let's get somebody else up on the board, shall we? Xandy's going to tell you to play, and then we're going to jump right into it. Thinking about changing watch hours to monetize. No, there's been no answer to it yet. No answer to that yet. It's all just still speculation. Unless something came off the plate today.
No, there is nothing. Nothing. It's all rumors. Rumors. Don't believe everything you hear. Double check, triple check. Easy tips and tricks. Yes, definitely a great tip for that for sure. Okay, let me tell you how to play, Andrew.
Alrighty, you tell me how to play.
Andrew here is going to be calling out 2 random letters, and it's going to be your time to put them in the chat just once. Then we'll spin the wheel to see who is the winner. Only 1 entry per person, and please no guessing of letters or numbers, or we will have to time you out. All the rules are down below in the description as well, so please check them out before you play. And well, let's play. Let's have some fun.
Alrighty, folks, let's go. Here we go. Oh my God, it's a wheel. Oh my God, it's echo. Oh my God, we're gonna call it some letters. All aboard. Alrighty, folks, here we go. It's time to get somebody else up on the board. Who is it gonna be? You're asking. Well, I don't know. We're gonna find out here in just a second. That's right. But you need a couple of letters to work with, and boy, do I got them for you. The next 2 letters to get up on the board: GG, Gambling Granny. GG, Gambling Granny. GG, Gambling Granny. Hey, Glam Beauty, how are you doing? Good to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Welcome.
Thank you so much for joining us today, and I see another selfie here from Tornado. Wow, with a homemade wheel.
Oh, that is so cool.
Yeah, and a screenshot and everything. Thank you so much. #Orange Group. Thank you.
That is awesome. Thank you so very much. We got Mr. Paul Peck as the first one on the board, but we got number
6.
Number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Pixel Lifelong Learning.
Pixel via lifelong learning. Let's get it up here. Let's see what she has got going on. Pixel Pia is one of the most invested YouTubers that we have the pleasure of knowing. And there she is. Alrighty, folks. There we go. If you're timed out, folks, you know how it goes. Only 1 entry per person. It's not just for us. Please respect all the fellow YouTubers in here. Let's not clog up the pipe, shall we? I'm realizing that some people have better connections than others. I had you on my cell phone and computer, and people were typing before I had, so I'm delayed. Oh, definitely. And unfortunately, if we could fix that and everybody had a direct line into it, an internal line, we'd be the happiest people in the world. But unfortunately, we can't. So
sometimes if you're playing together on your laptop and on your phone, one is faster than the other, and some people actually using 2 devices to play.
Usually it's the phone. If it's set up in a good area and a good connection, people say the phone seems to be faster.
Yeah, it also depends, what server you're connected on YouTube and all of those. But that's why it's random. That's what the fun of it is. It is random.
Yep, exactly. And we got Pixel Pia Lifelong Learning up here, who is her channel has gone through more metamorphosis. I would be scared. She always loves to get homework, and I'm always feeling bad to give her any because she's worked so hard and everything she does. And I mean, it's pretty much everything we talk about. I mean, at this point, I don't even know really what else to cover onto it. every playlist here has descriptions. By the way, Pixelpia, do you have descriptions on all your playlists that you aren't showing as well? You're not displaying in your homepage? I hope so. The same rules apply whether they're being shown or not. They all help towards discovery. But look at all the way down, all the way up. Descriptions, titles, good descriptions, good keyword searches into them. This all helps with watch time so much. We've watched her banner go through many changes, and I absolutely love the way it looks right now. If somebody doesn't know Pixelpia, they get a good glimpse of what she's like. If you already know her, to me, this spells it out right there. And that's all. Can you see what I have changed in my banner? Personal growth, don't forget to.
Thank you so much to GSH from Toronto sharing us. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. Do appreciate it. New video on Monday, Thursday. I'm not sure.
Laura says the computer goes through quicker.
Oh, there you go.
So it really depends.
I'm sorry, Pixelpia. I'm drawing a blank. I thought maybe the new video Monday to Thursday in the background might be it. Am I right?
Is he right?
Oh, Exploring Stranger Things UK. No, we're anything but. It is great to see you, though. Hope you're doing fantastic. Thank you so much, though.
Yeah, I don't know about the clean part. Did you hear at the beginning of this live stream? Did you miss it? You might want her to think that one. Thank you so much. You're very sweet. Thank you.
I don't even know what else to add. Anything you want to add, Xenia?
Well, I've been repeating that over and over, and that's something that I have to repeat it again, Pixelpy. One of the homework. You have to put your content out there. If you share your content on Twitter, you can't just drop a link. It's not going to work like that. If you just share a link on Twitter, nobody's going to see it except for the people that get impressions from it that already are subscribed to you or follow you on Twitter. So, no. You gotta add hashtags. Hashtags is what gets you discovered on Twitter. So, add 2-3 hashtags. You have to do that. You have to find a way to get your content out there, and that's your homework. It was before, it is now. You have to do more of that. That's your main thing right now, is to get it out there, is to share. Imagine Coca-Cola, okay? Or any other brand. They would be just silently doing their bottles, and filling them up with Coke and not putting anything out there.
She says, I'm doing it. I don't know why you don't see it.
Well, I don't see the ones that you see. TubeBuddy extension lets me see how much you have shared it on Reddit, Facebook, or other people have shared it, and Twitter. And I see some of it, but it's not enough. And the one that is on Twitter, I also see because I follow you on Twitter. But I know that you're not adding hashtags every time, and that's something that you should be doing, as a default, because otherwise it's not. Unless some huge amount of people are retweeting your retweet, not adding hashtags on Twitter is literally not getting anywhere, the post, So that's just, you have to have a hashtag there. Hashtag YouTube, at least something,
Do you have any generic hashtags that you recommend to use to promote a new YouTube post?
Where? The question is YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, specify, because there's different approaches to everything. So Teal Travel, we'll specify that. But thank you, Hexim.
But Pixelpia, the thumbnails and stuff like that, you've created your brand. You can see it growing into it. It's all set up for the recognition. Sorry, I didn't realize that. It fits so well on the tablet, by the way, in the banner. I didn't even realize that. But TubeBuddy doesn't pick it up. I don't know why, it says Pixelpia.
Well, because you got to get other people sharing it too. If it's just you sharing it, that's not going to be big top. But you got to get other people sharing it too. Now, for other people to share, you have to include the hashtag so they can retweet it. It's all connected on Twitter. Okay, so on Twitter, you can always use the generic, hashtag YouTube, hashtag YouTuber, hashtag YouTubers, hashtag YouTubers connected. all of that. Once you start typing those, it's going to come up, and some of them are trending sometimes, so you want to include those. And then depending on your video, you want to include one of the hashtags that is connected to your video. So for you, for example, would be hashtag travel, or on Tuesdays there is hashtag TTOT, that is for travel community. If you are in a specific category, I would suggest just going into Google and searching for that category and most popular hashtags on that, and include one popular and one less popular, so you're not swamped with all of the tweets that are in that hashtag.
Folks, if you haven't checked out Pixel Pia, really check her out. She's worked beyond super hard on her channel. Looks fantastic and just getting better and better and better. So, Resermania, how are you? Great to see you. It has been a while. I'm able to catch up with you. Miss you guys. Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And that Crohn's chick is in the house. Sharni is in the house. There she is. Hope you're doing fantastic. It's so great to see you. An amazing lady from down under. West Coast Cajun Cuisine also is in the house. Talk about fantastic channels. Another great one with amazing food. And another one, Brutal Jenkins in the house. Hope you're having a great Sunday as well. It's great to see you. We read all the captions from the other night. Thank you to you and everybody that entered their captions for our picture. That was a lot of fun.
Pots, plenty of trick shots. Hello and welcome here to our channel. Albion Voice here, and Teal Travel. We used to do your events Iceland. We had a business in Iceland, which is travel connected. So message me on Twitter, and I will try to help you out as much as I can, because I was doing the social media for that company, and that was a while ago though, but I am a bit familiar with travel category on Twitter.
Fern the Camper, hope you're doing fantastic. It's awesome to see you. Hope you're doing great. Colorado, it is crazy to say Instagram has been better to me as a sharing platform than Twitter. I believe that for what you do. Yep. Your type of photography and everything, I could easily believe that.
Definitely.
Pots, plenty of trick shots. I'm new here. Well, welcome, welcome, welcome. It's great to have you in here. Hope you're doing fantastic. Brutal Jenkins, LOL. Yeah, no, it was it was good. It was good.
The art of handmade dolls and stuff. Be careful with the tornado warning there.
Yes. And folks, that was another thing about Bald and Bankrupt the other night. We were talking about that. I do mean that. I do get worried now, everybody that we know in the YouTube community, every time I hear on the radio about a tornado or a hurricane or a flood or a forest fire, I'm worried that somebody we know is going to put themselves in big jeopardy to get a great shot, whether it be for YouTube, a video clip, or a shot for Instagram, etc., etc. That's why we talked about Bald and Bankrupt the other night. That was part of the message too, not just about him having the virus, but the thing about it is about how he kind of put himself admittedly into danger, and paid consequences for it severely. So that was another message about the other night as well. It's nice to get great shot, but you can never put your safety in jeopardy to do so. It's just not worth it, okay? I just want to put that out to everybody. And I really do mean that. We'll be in the car and hear, oh, there's a tornado hit such and such, I don't know, somewhere in Kansas. Oh, God, that channel's down there and this channel. I hope they're okay. I hope they don't get too close to it or anything. So, Kane Sample, how are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Today with YouTube, we all are Elite Delta Force. Being confused is part of being on YouTube now at this point. It goes hand in hand. Believe you me, we know all about it. Actually, I want to ask you guys for something. In the meantime, we're getting an answer back from YouTube. If you guys can check out our live stream, whether you caught it the other night or you haven't, if you guys can go back to our last one we did about Bald and Bankrupt and leave an on-topic comment, that will help us out a lot. Like we were saying to everybody a while ago, it actually took off quite well because he ended up taking his video down the next day because of all the spam comments. But ours was up, so we became answering a question that people were asking for. But it looks like somebody was already trying to mess with it a little bit, but I don't think they were expecting us to take off with it so far. So we notify YouTube. We'll probably lose a bit of them. I hope it is. If they're fake, I want them gone. But that video did quite well. And if you guys could leave comments, that helps us with trying to get it back on track as well. So if somebody did something to it, it doesn't, it mitigates their damage. It really helps out a lot. Michigander man, how are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're being safe down the road in Michigan. Hope all is well. Any tips on how to get my wife to watch the to watch my garbage is still onto it. Free to laugh now.
Not call it garbage?
Yeah, you don't sell it as garbage. That doesn't really get women to watch as much. And yeah, be careful when you get relationship advice on YouTube, because I've heard some pretty bad stuff lately.
Michigan and Brown, by the way, I was celebrating their anniversary the other day. So congratulations.
Wow, congratulations.
New channel, Cineric. Hello. Yes, well, welcome back with your other channel. Good to see you.
Good to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. It's great to see you all in here, folks. Some amazing channels. I think it's soon time to get another one up here. Let's blow a warning horn, shall we? Warning horn. So that's just letting them know to hit the like button, tweet it, tell friends, and listen to what Xenia's got to tell you right now.
Yeah, I see people got right away. No, there is no 3-minute rule, okay? There is no 3-minute rule. This all is made up by sub-for-sub channels who are saying, do the right thing, click that like button, share it out, and watch in full, and always leave a comment. And that's where you get, let's stay connected, okay? No. Watch like a normal viewer and do whatever you feel like you would be doing like a normal viewer. There is no rule of 3 minutes. Are you kidding me? Do you think all of those people that are not creating, are watching all of the videos that click on for 3 minutes? No. So no, there is no 3-minute rule whatsoever. Be natural. Be you. And everything is going to be fine. Okay.
True. Quicksilver, I'm still live again. Sorry. I haven't been around staying. I'm busy. Is an extreme understatement. Oh my God, Quicksilver, you know that. We don't take names. You're always welcome here anytime. We know firsthand what kind of job you have. Believe you me. No apologies necessary. It's always great to have you in here when you can make it. So.
Definitely, guys, and although our Tuesday Tech Talk now Q&A is only for members, we do try and still share with you a ton of tips and insight during our reviews that we do on Sundays here on our summer schedule, nevertheless, but still here. So there you go. Well,
no, Billy, they're not. I don't know if you were joking, but yeah, no. They're not real rules whatsoever.
No. Yeah, I hope it was a joke. And yes, if you do have 5 accounts, please don't subscribe with all 5, because there's no point of doing that anyway.
Pots, plenty of tricks. Slot says, Shots, excuse me. How do I get a review? Well, Xenia's about to tell you right now.
Yes, I'm about to tell you how to play. The rules are down below in the description as well. So let's get to it, okay, guys? Well, Andrew here is going to be calling out 2 random letters, and then it's going to be your time to put them in the chat as soon as you can. Then we'll spin the wheel, see who is the winner, and review the channel, giving you tips. That's right. There's only 1 entry per person, and please no guessing of letters or numbers, or we will have to time you out. Quicksilver! That's about how boom sounds.
Your allergy is gone. You look much better. Well, thank you so much, MFB TV. It's getting there. It is getting there. That was a rough one. It hasn't been that rough in a while. It was just a little bit of dust on a IKEA drawer that I put together. Just a bit of dust. That's all it takes. And I'm not allergic to all trees, and I love working with wood. And actually, I miss it because I love going home in the fall and cutting firewood with my father. I can cut hardwood like rock maple and birch and that, but I can't go near spruce, unfortunately, which really sucks. So, because that's all you're kindling for the winter. But
may the odds be ever in your favor, says Xavier. Let's do it. Let's spin the wheel.
I always love Xavier. Always knows the right thing to say. And with that said, let's get a wheel going, shall we? Here we go, folks. Let's see who's coming up next. Echo on, check, echo on, cap locks on. Please, folks, 1 entry per person. Don't get timed out. Have some fun with it, shall we? All right, folks, here we go. And what a great looking bunch we have here. A great bunch of channels, a great bunch of people behind those channels. Let's see who we're going to feature next. You need a couple of letters to work with, and oh, do I ever have you hooked up. The next 2 letters to get on the board is TG, Tornado Gaming. TG, Tornado Gaming. And this one's for little Mama Laura. She loves the horn. Getting freaky with the horn. Getting freaky with the horn. Getting freaky with the horn. There we go. Just waiting on it. There you go. TG is the letters. I'm just waiting for them to come up. Thank you, YouTube, for all this extra delay. And Nomad Unbroken. Nomad's a fantastic guy, folks. Out traveling the United States, known him forever, over 2 years now. Amazing guy. But we have number, oh God.
Oh, it's number 16.
I was getting spoiled in the single digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
That chronic health shit.
Oh my God, we're still calling you by your old name. Old habits die hard. We do apologize. Sharni is up on the board. Here, we're going to take a look right now at something. Now we're going to see if we're still subscribed to or not, or if this is another one of those YouTube glitches. So you see, that chronic health chick, subscribe is red, so I would click subscribe thinking, oh my God, I'm not subscribed to her. But when I click on her channel, there you go. Subscribed, and the bell is on. So once again, anybody who thought that was a myth or, oh, it only happens to Pusa Studios because they did a networking channel and now they never have a real watcher and everything falls to pieces and it usually self-combusts every time they're on. Well, there you go. There it is.
Like the chicken.
That's right. Ah, like that. So there you go. The myth has been disputed once again. That's right. All right, guys, we have the chronic health chick, an amazing lady. With an amazing dad, by the way. I got to meet him.
Yes.
The guy knows his music. I love that. My kind of guy. My kind of guy. And the chronic health chick is up here. Something changing your... I'm looking... Something seems different. And I'm trying to put my finger on what it is. Not sure. Not sure.
Well, some of her thumbnails are different now. She's still kind of getting into the same, I see, a color scheme, but they're a tiny bit different there.
No, it's not that. Something else. Something else is different. I'll figure it out. Anyways, I'm not going to go on and on about that. Folks, first of all, if you don't know the chronic health chick, she's an amazing lady. You should know her. Covers a lot of great topics and does it in a really great way. That's the nice thing about it.
Very underrated channel, I must say.
It is. It's a shame, actually. I really do believe that.
Yeah, definitely. Do you have long hair? What's going on?
I was noticing. I was just looking at that.
My goodness. Wow. Looks fantastic. Yeah, Sharni also changes her hairstyle a lot.
She's an amazing lady, and she covers. Lots of people talk about stuff, and that happens a lot. You know, people say, well, I know about this, so I'm going to talk about it. But she really turns it once again into a show, something that we've been saying and preaching for a long time, how important it is to not just turn on the camera. Yes, got some music out there, so I'm using it on my videos.
Great. His her father's music.
Oh, he's finally got some music. Oh, no, that is awesome. Didn't paint that means Andrew didn't paint your house. Yes, I did paint her house. Just the outside layer wasn't showing.
My goodness. Yeah, I've been on, I think, once or twice on Sharni's live stream too. A long time ago. My God. Yeah.
She said she got some extensions. I got some extensions for when my hair is up.
Interesting. I love that.
Looking great as always. An amazing lady, folks. And if you don't have her, check her out and really check out what she's doing on here. Because like I said, there's lots of talk about stuff going on. She actually has a formulated show about it. And that's what's so awesome. Is taking it and not saying I'm waiting till I get such and such a size before I have a format. So, and Drone Kings and Darwin decides to grow long hair. Well, that I would like to see. That I would love to see. Or maybe you could get some extensions, Drone Kings. That I would also love to see as well. I'm thinking matching Swedish pigtails.
Swedish?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, at least both things, Drone Kings and Darwin and the Chronic Health Chick is in Australia.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, spending their morning with us right now.
So it's great to have her up here. I'm not quite sure where to start. The one thing I did want to mention, though, Sharni, I would avoid doing the playlist round like this. And if you really feel you need to do it, put it at the bottom. But always make sure they all have the description. You see how well you've done with the descriptive sentences and everything? Of course, it's not just for all the importance of YouTube, but the aesthetics as well. See, like I noticed at the moment I scrolled down, it's kind of like a bit of an empty hole here right now. Because you've done well and kept this format the whole way through. You know, you can see right away that something's missing. So if you really feel you need to do that, I would, sorry, I jumped too far. put it at the very bottom, but I would suggest trying to get as many individual playlists up as possible. And if you can't fill the void, then put this at the bottom, just to keep that flow going along with everything. Because it looks so nice, because it's so well laid out on that part, you can see the break into it right away. Welcome back, Remy. Welcome back. How are you doing tonight?
Easy to tips. Thank you so much. Thank you. I think also Chronic is doing the live support groups. So if you're suffering from any chronic health issues and something that you want to look into it's just really cool to be able to hang out with people who actually get what you're feeling. And it doesn't mean that you have to be in the same, with the same symptoms or anything, but it's just great to talk with somebody who actually gets you.
Yes.
So that's definitely, if you know somebody who might be benefiting from that, and that her channel is definitely, you can suggest for that.
Definitely. Couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
Could not agree more.
Definitely. Very underrated, once again, I must say. And wow, new business. Oh, I want to know more about it. New business. Great. We're going to reconnect with you.
And Drone Kings goes Swedish. Be right back, off to eBay. I'm looking forward to that. Kane Sample, you rock, and it's always so great to have you in here. Thank you so much. Good point. I've started creating a chronic health library, and some health issues fall under different categories, hence the playlist. Exactly. Mm-hmm. And Sharni, I don't know if you're aware about playlists. About markers now, about adding the timestamps into your videos in the description. This would really work for you as well on your live streams. If you can add the longer videos, or even if there's, say, a 20-minute video and you break them up into sections, make sure now to add them in your description with the timestamps, because YouTube is breaking them up into chapters. And what you're talking about can really work in there. I would think that would really pay off for you. Symptoms, how to diagnose, dealing with. If you're changing topics in between it, go back and set those timestamps later on, because they're starting to recommend them as the timestamped areas. So somebody's looking for dealing with such and such, or symptoms of such and such, etc. It gives you more of a chance to be recommended by Google and stuff like that. I
just noticed what you're talking about. In fact, you're doing like a library and kind of like wiki on all the different chronic health issues. It is great thing what you're doing. Just from the YouTube standpoint, as you have noticed, you are getting less views on those, because those are videos, and your other stuff is live streams. And the mix of both is not going to help growing your channel. So I don't know if you have considered maybe having a second channel and maybe do the library on that instead, because the videos are slowing down the exposure for your live streams, and the live streams are burying your videos. So it's basically working against each other right now. Although a great idea and a great representation for YouTube, it's not really, if you want more people to know about it and have more exposure of that, I would really suggest dropping the Chronic Health Library onto a different channel, and then you can still feature the playlist from that channel on this channel.
Easy tips and tricks. I've heard about it. I can't really get into it. I'm going to tell you right now, I have to remove your comment. I'm not trying to silence you. It's just YouTube is really hard on that kind of stuff right now, and it kind of theories. I'm not calling it anything as such. But YouTube is really hard, and we're already having a hard time with YouTube as it is. So that's why I'm removing your comment. I'm not trying to silence you. We're already fighting a battle right now on YouTube, the way things are going. So I hope you understand. I really hope you do. I do add timestamps in my description, and it works, says Hexminity. It sure does. Love the new chapters feature. Makes my occasional crazy long video more manageable for the viewers as well. That's another good point, Casey Green. Most definitely. Us too, because we get talking, sometimes we're 30, 40 minutes before we get into something that we were supposed to. So it definitely, but especially if you have multiple topics within it, and you can get 4 or 5 different chapters out of it, those all become individual search points. So
definitely, not only on YouTube, but also on Google. Each of those chapters are searchable clip for Google. So get traffic from there too. It's connected to my website, which is about to launch. Yeah, that is great. I get what you're saying, but all in all, I'm just looking in the difference between your views on the videos and the live streams, and that's what I'm talking about. Why it's maybe not as high as it should be or could be.
Green coin or yellow coin? Just curious. That's a good question. Let's go over and check and see. Let's see what we
like Pixelby said,
we're holding on to green. We're holding
gave up on us already.
Yep, that's right. We're in the wasted land at this point. We don't exist anymore. We're not here right now. This is just holograms. We're not here.
Fantastic. Well, Chronic Hellstick Shawnee, share with me the website. I'd really like to see that. That is fantastic.
And folks, once again, if you do not ever, please go and check her out. An absolutely awesome lady, an awesome channel with a really great, I don't want to say great message. That only sounds so kind of like go listen because it's because there's actual proper discussion in a controlled environment that gets a real flow going.
Yeah.
And that's what's important. So, all right, Jen and Mark, you have a fantastic evening. You take care of yourself. Be well.
And we are Shutterbox Infinity. Hello and welcome back here. How are you doing today? And if you just joined us now, we're spinning the wheel for shoutouts, reviews, and everything else.
She's so amped up tonight. Oh,
that's right. Click that like button and share it out if you haven't done that yet. And even if you have, and subscribe to us if you're new. Well, if you think that you're already subscribed, double check, triple check that you have already subscribed to us. And that button is still, not red. Because you never know. Yeah. Okay, well, that's good. As long as you know that. That is fantastic. Always good to see you, Sharni. Always good to see you.
Yes, definitely. It's always a pleasure. Thank you so much. Sharni's bought a lot of our merch, too, and it's been so awesome.
Oh, my God, yes.
Because we know what the shipping's like to get it to Australia and that, so she always has a little special place in her heart for that. Just wanted to mention that as well. Thank you so much for everything.
Thank you. Always appreciate. Thank you so much. Yes, our merchandise. Always supporting it.
Yep.
Love that. Thank you.
All right, folks, I think it's time to get another channel up here, shall we? Xeni's going to tell you to play, and we're going to jump right into it. Warning horn. Hang on 1 second. There we go. Warning horn. So, Xeni, you want to tell them how to do it?
Andrew here is going to be calling out 2 random letters, and it's going to be your time to put them in the chat just once. We then will spin the wheel to see who is the winner. Only 1 entry per person, and please, no guessing of letters or numbers.
Yeah. You ready to do this?
Yes.
All right, let's do it. Let's crank up the echo. Let's get another channel up here, shall we? Here we go, folks. It's time to play. Oh, there we go. Thank you so much, Capture Life Connection. Hit the like. Thank you so very much. And the Chronic Health Chick says, I love those mugs. Oh, thank you so very much. Do appreciate it. West Coast Cajun got the echo, the bullhorns going. And Michigander Man says, I met some great people in here. Well, you're a great person, so no surprise there. We appreciate having you here, Rob, and each and every one of you. Alrighty, folks, let's get some letters for you to work with. The next 2 letters to get up on the board. JP, Johnny Pockney. JP, Johnny Pockney. JP, Johnny Pockney. And then, unless you use the clinical, yeah, that's right, easy to tips. That's right. Oh, you're very welcome. It was our pleasure, Sharni. Always our pleasure. Alrighty, folks, we're just waiting to see. We're waiting on those letters. Who's it going to be? There we go. Mr. Paul Peck Drywall, the man over 100,000. And we were lucky enough to celebrate with him here. A fantastic guy, fantastic channel. We got number
13.
Number 13. Let's count them out, shall we? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Just gonna block it off there. 1, 2, 3.
And it is RT. RT3 comps. Congratulations.
Alrighty, I'm gonna get up here. I'm gonna see if I can find your channel.
And welcome here to Yaya Fox.
Can't find his channel. I'm gonna take Johnny Pockney just in case we can't find him. I'm gonna give him on for a minute just to post, or I don't know what to do. I don't know.
There we go. Just gave him on.
Okay. RT3 Comps, we just gave you mod. Can you please post your link for your channel in the chat right away, just one time so we can grab it? Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's right here. I'm gonna put the link in the chat.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
I'm just waiting on it. Boys, do I ever miss that?
Yeah.
Like clicked for this stuff.
Congratulations, there you go. Link is in the chat. Jagger Scott!
No way. No way. How are you doing, buddy? Guys, talk about fantastic channels. Make sure to check out this guy. Hikes out him and his dog in the middle of Scotland's highlands and everywhere for hours upon hours. Hikes out, doesn't drive out, and gets some of the most amazing drone footage, and the editing is impeccable. If you do not know Jagger Scott, he is a must-watch. So talented. And Jagger Scott, you're just in time. I hope the dogs are listening because it's time.
Super sick, super chat, super sick, super chat, super sick, super chat, super sick, super chat. We have West Coast Cajun Cuisine. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for the super sick, super chat, super sick, super chat, super sick, super chat, super sick, super chat, super sick, super chat. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Jagger Scott says he has a problem with the dogs when Xenia starts doing her super sticker super
I'm sorry,
chat.
you're right on time. Oh my god. Yeah, folks, yes, fantastic manner, I must say. Fantastic. I don't know if you made it, but if you made it, you should start a channel on making that instead of Minecraft, because I'm like, what? It's like a piece of art. All the things Paranormal Leslie. Hello, how are you? Good to see you today.
Hope you're doing fantastic. And Drone Kings in Darwin. So eBay has multiple choices: blonde, brunette, or redhead. You're definitely blonde. Definitely blonde. Blonde.
Oh my god.
True Viking, a Viking hostess. Alrighty, folks. Let's see where we're at right now. I don't want. What was I looking for? I was looking for playlists. Yeah, videos. Oh god, you got a good few. He's under 100. I mean, I usually don't review too much on under 100. I just tell her, you know what, give a push. Let's see if we can get RT3 comps to 100. How about that? How does that sound? Does that sound good?
Yes.
Alrighty.
The West Coast says, sorry, Andrew, but I have to give your better half some love sometimes. Aw. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
He's an absolute amazing guy. Absolutely amazing, folks. You really have to check him out. And check out RT3 comps, folks. Only 13 away from 100. So if you don't have RT3 comps, grab them up, folks. Like I say, under 100, we don't really do too much reviewing. It's more kind of getting to that point, and then after that, we'll look a bit more. But so I have to get going. Some editing to do. No problem, Rob. It was fantastic seeing you. Stay safe out there, my friend. And take care of yourself, okay? It's always great to see you. I hope that's okay. I have many videos on how to cut tile and home improvement on my playlist. What do you think about more okay, you guys talking?
Yeah, you can definitely do more playlists. I mean, you know, YouTube suggests to have your videos at least in 2 playlists, so you can add them in 2. You know, one more general one and one maybe more specific. Those playlists are searchable too, both on Google and on YouTube. So definitely you can do that. And we have the channel here that is under 100, a very special milestone, really, because it's so hard to get, I find.
The greatest milestone of all. So, folks, if you do not have RT3 comps, just make sure, if you already do, make sure you still have them. And if you don't have them, grab them up. Consider giving them a push up to 100. RT3 comps is at 87, close to 100. We really don't review much channels under 100. We just kind of give them a push here. That's what we're here to do. So make sure to check them out. Lots of great soccer, lots of great football. Excuse me, I should be saying football lives here. Welcome to the rebranded football. Oh, rebranded Football Mastery HD.
Yeah.
Oh, now I'm getting it. Okay. See, I should have went right to the, like I was saying. But even that, I wouldn't put at the very top. I would still go just what your channel does, and then say underneath of it, another paragraph, say that's the rebranded HD. Hit it with all you got right here, not like football goals and skills videos. But even that, I wouldn't write it in all caps because the algorithm might think that you're a spam channel. You got to remember that you're already showing some other stuff of other people's as well, so you're already walking a tightrope. Not saying that you're doing it personally like that, but I'd be very, very careful how I word the description, not to lead the algorithm down that path. So you too, Jagger Scott, you take care. Thank you so much for being here. Do appreciate it. So no capital letters, 2 lines, what the channel's about, basically explaining football goals and skills, across Europe, blah, 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 whatever, or South America, whatever you want to say worldwide. and then go underneath and talk a bit more about it, then say about how it's the rebranding and that, so it's still in there as a search term, but not at the very top. So
yeah, definitely, and include in the tags both channel names. So we always suggest, just so for those people, at least for a little bit right now, you're still small, but still somebody might be looking for you, under the old name. So. Shutterbug Infinity, the repeated entries of the letters gets you timed out. It's nothing personal, it's just the rules.
Yeah.
So welcome back.
We don't want it to get too clogged up. That's why. And I mean, it's been a little bit quieter lately, but I mean, a lot of times, especially when we have 150, 200 people in here, and there's a bunch putting the repeats, we only count the first one anyways. It would take us forever to count through. So
exactly.
Since you brought it up, what is a playlist? What is a playlist? What is a playlist? I'll show you one here in just a second. A playlist is a group of your videos. You can do them with other people's, but I don't recommend that on your own channel.
Not public, at least.
It's a grouping of channels. Like, these are all playlists here. And you can go under the playlist here, and you'll see like a bunch of ours that are there. These are all playlists under different categories. It's a way to group videos together so people can watch them in succession. So like all of our interviews are under a playlist. And we have highlighted interviews under a playlist. Another playlist. We have a playlist just for the games, like the wheel and the push. All those types of things like that. So it's a way to categorize your videos.
It also helps with views and watch time. One of the first things when somebody asks me how to get the watch time, I say create playlists. It's a great way, one of the ways how you can get your watch time up.
Playlists are awesome, says Hike with Mike. They sure are. And a great example is at our channel, because we do different things. It's a way for people to break up, to break it up for people who might not be interested in one thing but are in another. So some might come down and say, oh, I love interviews, or oh, I don't like interviews, but I like YouTube news, or oh, I like the Q&As, or I like the, whatever it is. There's all kinds of options in there for people to find out what they're looking for. It helps make your channel make more sense, I like to think.
Sean the Great Kramer, how are you doing?
How are you?
Welcome back. And yes, sorting out playlists. Yeah, we have way too many playlists too at this point. But at least they're there and they have descriptions. So
Destination Chronicles in the house. How are you? Great to see. Hope you're doing fantastic. We got Travis Reed in the house. Hope you're doing great. Welcome. What about a super sticker shout out playlist? Oh, God. There's videos. There's even one put to music now, thanks to
Tornado Gaming we have, and Thames World as well. We actually have a playlist featured in where we have compiled hopefully 99% of the videos where people have been shouting us out or making videos about us. So if you look for the featured in, you're going to be seeing other people's videos and us featured in it. You can check that out. I'll put the link in the chat in a second. Cooking Green Bastard Soil. I like beer. Cheers to you. Cheers to you. Oh, yeah, folks. Thank you so much. Thank you. And good to see you back. And like I said, grab that talent of yours if that's what I can't believe it. A guy has made unbelievable artwork on the banner and is making videos about Minecraft. Nothing wrong with Minecraft, but like the banner is a piece of art. Like I think you should really rethink what your videos are about. Good to see each and every one of you here with fantastic people and creators here in the chat. Thank you so much. Kate Sybil is saying we're fantastic creators here as well. Love seeing all of you guys here. Thank you.
Chrome from Van City Van Life has a playlist halted watch from the beginning that does upload starting from the beginning. Yeah, definitely. There's some that have their whole story laid out into make a custom, like we always say, make that custom. I think you have it on your page already. Basically the Pusa Studios uploads is basically every video from beginning to end that we've ever done.
Yeah, obviously, yeah, for sure. That's definitely is one of the ones that you're gonna get all of the videos for sure. But it's a great way to categorize, some of the videos that maybe you want to have more traction. Feature those on a homepage if you want to get more views on those.
I watch playlists almost every night. Xenia watches playlists almost every night.
Oh yeah, ASMR playlists. Go on, give me some more.
I was doing a little performance and doing my journal, says Sean the Great Gamer. How is everything going, everyone? Cooking Green, by the way, glad you like beer. I heard that one a while ago, but I had to ring that one up a second time. That was absolutely awesome. Folks, we're going to ask you guys for a bit of a favor tonight. We do have to end it now. We got a lot of things we got to take care of here because tomorrow morning we got some stuff coming up. But I was wondering if you guys could rate us and watch for a few minutes at least and leave a proper comment till we can get our issues settled out with YouTube. If you guys can go ahead and watch our live stream from the other night, a bit of it is timestamped, so at least you can hear a bit of the talk about Bald and Bankrupt. It would really help us a lot. We actually did really well with it, but I think somebody maybe tried to screw with it at the same time. So we're waiting on an answer from YouTube. But in the meantime, if you guys can go and watch it, leave an on-topic comment, and even if you hit the like as well on that, it really does help us out a lot on this one. Do you have the link for it, Xenia?
Yes, I definitely do, and I will be putting that in the chat down below as well, so you can check it out.
It's no secret, you know, that people have been doing that to us for a while. It just sucks about this one because I think it was a really good topic, and we were, you know what, through all the stuff we've had to deal with YouTube, we caught it at a good time because unfortunately he took down his video, we became high ranking in the list, and maybe there's not much to our suspicions. Unfortunately, when you're screwed with so much, after a while, you tend to question everything. And I mean, it's a shame, but if you guys could do that, that would really help out a lot, because it looks like they took away some of the likes, which really sucks. And it was kind of pointless in the end because it's still doing okay. But if you guys could go and just leave an on-topic comment about it, it really does help us out a lot. So
definitely time stamped in the pinned comment as well, so you can skip the intro.
That's right. You can find it right there. There you go, in the pinned comments as timestamped and everything. So, and it was a really good conversation about something really I feel quite important. It was, we talked about so many of the bad things that big YouTubers do in here. What I thought he did was pretty he was a pretty stand-up guy for it. So
definitely, and really unfortunately you had to remove that. Yeah, Fox says I watched it. It was very interesting. That is awesome.
Thank you.
Destination Chronicles says you got it, Andrew. Oh, good to see you. Hope everything is well.
Yeah, sweetie. Sorry we caught you closer to the end and that, but it is great to see you. I hope you guys are doing well. And if you haven't hit the like button on this one on your way out to go over and watch that one, please do. I don't usually ask too much for you guys to rate us, but this one would really help us a lot. The more comments, and if I keep pushing my limit, but if you can tweet it out as well, tell people about it, all that stuff, it helps us just kind of keep it on, because I think it's a really important message to YouTubers and end users, and we were quite happy about it. It worked out that way, so if you can do that, it'd be absolutely awesome.
Definitely. Thank you so much for joining us today. It was so fantastic to see all of you here.
Much love to you all. You guys are awesome. Keep being awesome and keep staying on the good path that you guys are on. You guys really make us look good on YouTube. We need more of you.
We'll see you soon.
Cheers for now. Stay awesome.